Everyone has a story. Stories have power. They help us understand each other. But objects with stories, now those are treasures remembered. With me, Brandon Fugal. So, Brandon, you and I have had lots of conversations, and you have some really, really cool artifacts. And as you know, objects with stories are treasures remembered. So what have you brought for us today?
I brought a very important item. It holds a very special place in movie history, cinematic history. The number one ranked movie by IMDb, by the Internet Movie Database, is The Shawshank Redemption. Many people are surprised to hear that, but it has been the number one ranked movie for over a decade. Wow. And the principal artifact or prop from that movie is in this pelican case.
Drum roll, please.
I acquired this very special item at auction this past year. This is the Holy Bible from The Shawshank Redemption.
The actual one, on camera.
The 1994 classic movie, which was inspired by Stephen King's short story, Rita Hayworth in The Shawshank Redemption, brought to life on the silver screen, and a very dramatic tale.
I believe in two things: discipline and the Bible.
Andy Dufresne, who was wrongly imprisoned and ends up spending over 20 years imprisoned at Shawshank prison, made his escape by utilizing a rock hammer that he hid in a certain Bible. Most people consider the climactic moment where the warden goes to his safe to retrieve the documents that he had kept, all of those years, and then finds this Bible there deposited, and opens the Bible to find a message written: "Dear Warden, you were right. Salvation lay within. Andy Dufresne." And then, somewhat symbolically, he turns the pages and opens the Bible to the book of Exodus.
Oh, wow.
Revealing the cutout for a rock hammer that had been sequestered away in this Bible for 20 years as Andy Dufresne slowly and methodically plotted his escape from the prison. It is an incredible story of redemption. It is a classic, and this, my friend, I believe is arguably the most important prop from the number one ranked movie of all time.
Wow. And not coincidental on the Exodus thing. Yeah, that's cool.
Very symbolic. But his journey throughout that movie, and the ultimate payoff in the end when the warden finds in his safe this Holy Bible that had been the method of escape for Andy Dufresne is quite a unique piece. They only made one. So according to the producer-director Frank Darabont, who brought this story to life, they only made one of these. They didn't have a backup because the process associated with painstakingly cutting out that rock hammer and fashioning this book was so lengthy, was so exhaustive, that they only had, really, from a practical perspective, one opportunity to make this. So this is one of a kind, and I believe that it holds a special place, not only in cinematic history, but also in our cultural history.
Beautiful. Now, I'm going to close with, it's dad joke alert, okay? Just remember, the truth shall set you free.
Indeed.
With another entry into Treasures Remembered with Brandon Fugal, I'm Doug Jessop.